gonna present in full screen and then you start. Please, a brief about yourself, about your work and your topic.
So as you know, I'm Ali Khairallah. I work on project as a project manager in a company where we do software. So it's in a software development website, all these kinds of projects. And this is mainly my background. So my background is all in IT, and I I have to go into agile and all of that. Regarding the topic at hand, we're going to discuss motivational models. So first, I'm going to just go with a definition, like what is motivation? So motivation is derived from the word motive, which denotes like a person's needs or desires or wants, the urges that a person has. You can think of them like as the feelings or the psychological elements that are fueling people like to perform a certain task or to behave a certain way in a project or in a work environment. So to like the term motivation is to motivate team members to do a certain or to achieve a certain goal. In order to motivate team member, you must first understand what motivates them because each each person in the group or in the team will be different than other people. So you need to understand that how each of them is motivated in order to keep them committed and to get their performance as much as you can on that project. And motivation can be divided into two main groups, which are extrinsic and intrinsic. We will go into each one of them in the next slide. So extrinsic motivation, or sometimes it's called external motivation, it's performing work because of an external reward. So it's something from outside, not from within you. Such rewards can be like a raise, a bonus, a praise. So these like you give an employee like if you do this, you go the extra mile, then you will get this reward, you will get this bonus or a raise, then this employee or this team member will do this this task. No, this is not aligned with what should be in project management, like as per PMI. We should focus more on the other type of motivation, which is intrinsic motivation, which we'll discuss in the next slide. Like I said, it's the opposite of extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation comes from within, from uh, the individual himself. It's associated with finding pleasure in the work itself rather than focusing on a reward or on something that's coming from outside. There are also many types of intrinsic motivation. So like achievement. I do this because I want to do this achievement, or there is a challenge that I want to overcome, or there is belief in this work or in this objective that I think we should reach. I want to make a difference. I have a path or a certain direction I want to go to. I feel responsibility towards something, or I want to do personal growth. There's a lot of things that can motivate you from within. And like I mentioned, like as a final note, like I mentioned, each like even in like intrinsic motivator, each person is different, and it's very important to be able to know each person in your team, how to motivate them, and what in terms of intrinsic motivation will push them to stay committed to this project and get the best result. So this is from my end.
Great, thank you so much, guys. Regarding motivation, we have some motivational models we'll be discussing at the end of our course. But to this extent, we have two parts or two types, which is internal and which is also external. In the PMI, it's more oriented into the internal motivation that you are working on motivating and encouraging your people that they will be having a certain feeling. If you get back to the previous classes, we have discussed the emotional intelligence. So you are using those skills to motivate your guys to commit to the work and to be self-oriented or self-work oriented, that they will be working on something without even guiding them. And that will come from those parts of the internal sources of motivation. So this is the summary of what motivation is, and I think we don't need to define what motivation is. So that's all. Any questions?